Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. Well, you look at Easy Breezy. He's gotten off to a blazing start and has settled into that #2 spot in the rankings. A lot of season left for him to jump to #1, though.
And really not surprised with the kind of talent he possesses to be ranked second already.
Well, guys, it hasn't taken long at all to see what an impact player he's going to be in this league.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Easy Breezy out there with Smooth. And it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Baller in at the 1 spot. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylan to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. A lot going wrong there.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. By Bledsoe, good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 31-point game against Cleveland.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here is Bledsoe. 38 points for him last game against Cleveland. Now the pass to Matthews. And the Bucks miss again.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a poster.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The Bulls leading by 7. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's Giannis. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jang, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's White in for Wesley Matthews. So he gets them both. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming. And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Now here's Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Jang gets it to go.
If the screen's better, that attempt's a lot easier. But he nails it even with the D still up on him.
Passes it to ABC. Rebound by Jang. Bucks trail by 7. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Giannis up top. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. And it's blocked. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. ABC passes to Smooth. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Antetokounmpo looking it over. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot, and it's blocked.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's ABC, coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Jang with the ball. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. From deep, Giannis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. ABC's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's easy breezy, light covering.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Jang. Mike Scott comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Connaughton. A baseline J, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's ABC, drills the three-pointer.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
From deep, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bulls lead by 16. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard